Do you want to get rid of your chills and fever? Wait, don't reach your medicine cabinet yet. Maybe fever is not such a bad thing. Let's see why and what you can do about it. Hi, my name is Ellie and I'm a medical student from Montreal, Canada. And here I share my knowledge about the human body so you can understand it better and live healthier and happier. I have to admit, like lots of people, I had the misconception that fever is bad for me and that I had to get rid of it as soon as possible. But it turns out that fever is actually helpful for your immune system. I am going to discuss this with you and share how I have changed my way of managing my symptoms when I'm sick. But first, let's talk about your body temperature. It varies throughout the day for everyone. It is lowest in the early morning at 4 a.m. and it's highest in the afternoon. Us women, we also have a higher body temperature on a monthly basis because of our cycles, and that's totally normal. Now, fever is considered an oral temperature of above 37.8 degrees Celsius, and if you take it under the arm, it must be above 37.2 because there's a lower accuracy. Before, I thought that having a high fever is dangerous for my brain. And it's true that if your body temperature exceeds a certain degree, it can be brain damaging. But it needs to be an exceptionally high fever, like above 42 degrees. And usually your body is not going to allow that. They're like self-protecting mechanisms, and you would need to have external factors for that to happen. For example, there's a heat wave, you're in a closed room without air conditioning, it's 45 degrees, and then it could be dangerous. But in normal circumstances, assuming that you're relatively healthy, your body is not going to develop such a high fever and you will not have any damage. Just a quick side note concerning very small kids. It happens that they get seizures, but that's less than 5% of them, and it's usually not dangerous and there are no long-term complications, but obviously you would go to the doctor for that. So having a fever shows us that our bodies are actually fighting the infection, and there are studies showing that higher body temperatures will help you in two different ways. The first one is that, higher temperatures harm the bacteria and the viruses causing the infection. And second, the white blood cells and heat shock proteins and other ones are going to be more active. There's evidence published in the prestigious scientific journal Nature, and it's linked in the description. Okay, so fever helps the immune system. But wait, isn't it a bit confusing? Does it mean that every time I'm trying to reduce my fever, I am going against my immune system? Does it mean that when I stop my fever, I'm going to worsen my condition? Or would it take longer for me to recover from the infection? I have an answer for you, and the answer is no. In a randomized placebo-controlled trial in critically ill patients, which was done in Australia and New Zealand, it was shown that there is no difference if you give patients a fever-reducing medication or not. This is great news. The bottom line for me as a healthy young woman is that it is okay to have fever. It is not going to be harmful for me. And if it's a mild one, if I don't have many symptoms, I can simply let my immune system do its job. And I don't need to necessarily take any medication. But at the same time, if I have a lot more symptoms that cause me discomfort, it is okay to take fever-reducing medications and it's not going to be harmful. My immune system is still going to take care of the infection. Two more important things that I do when I feel sick, and I encourage you to do so as well. The first one is to stay well hydrated get the right amount of vitamins and minerals that your body needs. And the second thing is to simply allow yourself to rest and sleep and just cuddle in bed, and it's perfectly fine. Your body needs it. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Despite the sunset influencing the light, let me know also how you enjoyed my little mic here. You can like, share, subscribe to encourage me, and let me know if you have any comments or questions. Thank you so much. I will see you next Sunday. Ciao, ciao. Mwah.